All right, let's start with Pete Alonso. Bob Nightingale put out an article this morning, and he said a shorter term deal seems more likely with him and the Mets. And the comp that he used here was the Prince Fielder contract back in 2012 in terms of what he's seeking. He said the Mets are not going to give him a deal for $200+ million after a career worst 788 OPS, and that teams are reluctant to go past the 6 years 162 that was given to Freddie Freeman, although there were some deferrals in there too, I think, and Matt Olson's 8-year 168. And he said Boris is using Prince Fielder's 9-year 214 with the Tigers as a comparison. How did that deal go?
We got hurt, so it's not really
That's
fair.
true. That's not fair.
Not really fair.
It was awesome at the beginning of it.
It was.
True.
I said this yesterday. Where's he fit?
Mets.
Agreed. But if the Mets are smart, unless they go what the Orioles did with Chris Davis, was that 2015, 2016, where they bid against themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're smarter than that. They're basically going to call their bluff and say, hey, we'll give you a short-term deal with opt-outs or whatever it is, and we'll see how it goes. That's seems like what's going to happen. It sucks for Pete because Pete was hoping to get a 6, 7, 8-year deal to really finish off his career, but doesn't look like there's teams that are biting because we talked about the first base market and the way everything has already swung around. So I don't know. It's a bad situation. We'll just hope it plays out for Pete because Pete is a good fellow.
good fellas getting guys in the Hall of Fame and contracts. I don't think it's a fair comparison.
Guys will hit homers off of.
And guys, yes, that's who we need. I don't think it's a fair comparison. Prince Fielder was much younger. Prince Fielder's numbers were extremely a lot higher. And to me, I'm just looking at what the Mets had offered Pete before, and I'm not 100% sure what that was, if it was 140. But I feel like if he gets more than that, Pete has done incredibly well. I just feel like it's lining up for – I hope he doesn't take a prove-it deal with another team when I think the best offer was what they offered him before. And I'm not 100% sure. Maybe, Scott, was it like 140? Was it 5 or 6 years for 140?
For what? The Pete offer?
From the Mets earlier. Not this offseason, but it was during the season, I think.
Yeah, I'll get it for you. No, it was 2023, I believe, for Pete when he got that offer. I'll get it for you. Give me 1 sec. I have way too many notes. Oh, here it is. Report was an offer
7
in
years,
2023, 7 years, 153.
153?
From the previous front office regime. Yeah. But I think 153 was going to include 2024. So now take out how much he made in 2024, which was probably, 20-ish million? So really, can he top 6 years, 130-ish?
I don't know. I don't know if he's going to get the length. That's the thing.
Probably not.
Not now. Not this late. He's going to have to do the Blake Snell, Matt Chapman, Jordan Montgomery route.
Yep. Over under 3 years, 85. With opt-outs after each year.
Over.
Really? I was going to say, about 390-ish, 385.
Yeah. There you go.
Because $30 million is a lot.
So under 214, the Prince Fielder contract.
Oh, he's getting under that. I mean, it's great. We've had this conversation. Pete Alonso could think he's worth that contract. But unless you find a team that's willing to offer you that, you're not worth that. And that sucks because he might be worth that if you look at his numbers. But again, Washington seemed like the team, but who'd they fill their first base with?
Nate Lowe.
Josh Bell. Nate Lowe.
No, Josh Bell's DH, but also backup first base. But yeah.
They went out and traded for Nate Lowe.
Yep.
That was the one. If it wasn't the Mets, you could see him sliding in. Now, if a team like Pittsburgh wanted to spend, that would be a good fit for him.
It'd be an amazing fit.
Cincinnati wanted to spend, that'd be a great fit for 1 year to reestablish your value.
There's
right?
a better chance Pete Alonso buys the Pirates than the Pirates buy Pete Alonso.
What about the Red Sox for a year?
No.
They wouldn't do it because they don't want to lose Castles.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm just throwing. What about the Blue Jays? They have Guerrero, but he
No,
has
we
to play
talked about
first,
teams
right?
yesterday. I mean,
He has to play first.
yeah. So then you'd have to talk one of them into DH.
DH.
And Vladdy's not going to DH
No.
going into his free agent year. He'd be pissed. San Francisco's a fit for sure. That's an annoying ballpark.
But they don't seem interested.
And I haven't heard him.